Children, in this video, we will discuss the factors affecting the location of an industry and classification of industries. Industrial locations, they are complex in nature. Here, the factors which affect industrial location will discuss under two heads. First is geographical and the second one is non-geographical. The geographical factors are availability of raw material, climate. Non-geographical factors are cheap and skilled labor, capital investment, transportation and communication, power, market, government policies. It is rarely possible to find all these factors available at one place. Consequently, manufacturing activity tends to locate at the most appropriate place where all factors are either available or can be arranged. After an industrial activity starts, urbanization follows and vice versa. Thus, we can say that industrialization and urbanization go hand in hand. Cities provide markets and also provide services such as banking, insurance, transport, labor, consultants, and financial advice, etc., to the industry. Many industries tend to come together to make use of the advantages offered by the urban centers known as agglomeration economies. In the pre-independence period, most of the manufacturing units were located in places from the point of view of raw material, overseas trade such as Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, etc. Eventually, they emerged as developed urban centers surrounded by hinterlands. Now it is much diversified due to capital investments. Here we can see industry market linkage. Children, money is invested to arrange raw materials or component parts. We can say they are inputs. Factors of production are land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, infrastructure. These inputs are transported to a factory where they are processed, and the output is again transported to the market, and then money is generated. Again, that money is invested. So here we can see the industry market linkage. Now we will discuss the classification of industries. On the basis of source of raw material, industries are classified into agro-based and mineral-based. Agro-based industries uses agricultural raw material. Examples are cotton, wool, jute, silk textile, etc. Mineral-based industries use minerals as raw material. Iron and steel, cement, aluminium, machine tools, etc. are the examples. According to their main rule, industries are classified into basic or key industries and consumer industries. Basic industries supply their products or raw materials to manufacture other goods. Example, iron and steel, copper smelting, aluminium smelting. Consumer industries produce goods for direct use by consumers. Example, sugar, toothpaste, paper, fans, etc. On the basis of capital investment, industries are classified into small scale industries and large scale industries. If the investment is less than 1 crore, then it is known as a small scale industry, and if the investment is more than 1 crore, then it is known as large scale industry. On the basis of ownership, industries are classified into public sector, private sector, joint sector, and cooperative sector. Public sector industries are owned and operated by government agencies. Example, BHEL, SAIL, etc. Private sector industries are owned and operated by individuals or a group of individuals. Example, Tisco, Bajaj Auto Limited, Dabur Industries. Joint sector industries are jointly run by the state and individuals or a group of individuals. Example, Oil India Limited. Cooperative sector industries are owned and operated by the producers or suppliers of raw materials, workers, or both. They pool in the resources and share the profits or losses proportionately. Example, sugar industry in Maharashtra, the coir industry in Kerala. On the basis of bulk and weight of raw materials and finished goods, industries are classified into heavy industries and light industries. Heavy industries such as iron and steel, light industries that use light raw materials and produce light goods such as electrical industries. Now there are certain questions. Question 1. Name any 3 physical factors for the location of an industry. Question 2. Name any 3 human factors for the location of an industry. Question 3. What are basic industries? Give an example. Question number 4. On what basis is the industrial sector classified into public and private sectors? Question 5. What is the key to decision of the factory location?